excited. Oh, go to sleep. So he's off. Obviously, not my mom yet. Take him outside. No, it seems to still be raining. Oh, stop. Well, everybody, this is my dog, Purple. Purple, come. This is almost my dog, Blue, Yellow. And my leader dog, Red.
This is on our new account, but she wanted to do that. She said she'll start fresh, right? Nope. What does she do for life?
What do you mean start fresh? I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. You said start fresh.
I'll record. I should have recorded it. Fuck.
Okay.
Play the video back. I said duck.
Oh boy, I see what I don't want to see. Okay, let's go, Purple. Let's leave. I need this.
Took over my PS4.
Ah! They're everywhere. Okay. Now you have to, be me.
Hey, Reagan.
You woke me up early in the morning.
Oh, it's a man.
Ray still feels the same as me.
Oh. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Wait, why can't she only broadcast? Why can't I broadcast?
Oh, you can broadcast now. You have better Wi-Fi. You two are really nice in my dream. So she was sleeping. You're up.
I don't know where we're going. Purple.
Seems like you were up.
Oh, I brought stuff.
She went to the library.
That was not good. We should put my stuff back. Oh!
Well, I have some ice water if you want some ice water.
You died, sir. I don't know why you didn't move.
I didn't move because I didn't notice.
No, I meant because you turned it on, but you never touched the control yet.
Yeah, because I was
Talking to me. What?
about how you just got.
What?
That's what I was when you died the first time.
That's amazing.
Go on GTA, die. You can see the guy too.
I don't want to die. I've been trying not to die, thank you. I'm not that type of person.
Kenny still hasn't paid for her PS4, so.
Did you just say Kenny? Kenny?
Yeah.
Why'd you say Kenny?
Don't you remember?
No,
Kenny, the guy who goes on our chubby friend on YouTube.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, you know my name, which is Lee, right? Yeah. Because we don't use our actual names.
No, I don't know who Kenny is.
We're a YouTube family.
Except for Grandma and our mom did not play YouTube. I mean, play YouTube. They don't play games. Homie don't.
Our YouTube brother named Kenny.
But you could have just said that. Instead of, skipping around the subject.
I wasn't skipping. I was.
Hey, why do I have
How did you not get any of that?
No.
Who is the only person who
Me?
owes you a
Are you talking to
PS4?
me?
Who's the only person who owes you a PS4?
You know who that is.
Yeah. So how did you not know?
No. I didn't know who you were talking about. Because I thought you called me Kenny.
What? No, I said I said Kenny, the
still
one who
hasn't
owes you a
lost himself.
PS4. Why would I call you Kenny? I called you Madness just a few minutes ago.
Well, I don't know. That's why I was confused. Bro. You already know my situation inside
Madness is...
more Mary. So I've got to get a better upgrade right now. It's not doing so well. If you cannot tell. I'm pretty sure you can. You're smart. Because I believe you're smart.
She needs better wine. I said, why don't you just get liquor or something like that? She says...
Skeleton!
Oh.
Running away! I have no weapons with me. I don't know why I did not bring weapons.
You didn't notice it like half a minute ago?
Purple! Where are you? I'm so sorry, Purple. I'm gonna get you meat right away so you can get healed up nice and good. You have to go back though.
I'm playing on the PS3 because...
Unless I could find some cows.
Why is one of my tail lights out? What? Did you shoot my tail light when I got killed?
It looks like your tail light is out, so yeah. I would have to guess.
That was so cold of them. And I don't even know who killed me because I wasn't looking.
Maybe I should just go back.
Anyway, yes, on my PS4 that Madness is playing on, I have finally got GTA re-downloaded. And as you can see, the live stream thing is actually strong because we have a new Wi-Fi box. Yep.
Would you kill this rabbit? I don't want to kill the rabbit.
And I don't know if Madness forgot, but previous videos that she created on her account, she can upload those videos to YouTube. She just has to click share and select the video that she wants to upload to YouTube, and then bam, so you can put a name there.
That sounds hilarious because I haven't recorded any videos. If I have, I already uploaded them. Why are you being so cold to me today? Is it because I yelled at you at like 4 o'clock in the morning? I don't even know what time
it's because, like, I'm not even being cold. That's just your imagination. I'm not being cold.
It's not my imagination. It's what I hear. There's a difference between that. My imagination is not as wild, okay? I might have a very vivid imagination, but my imagination is not that wild.
She's at Sugar Paw with Sugar Paw.
What? What does that even mean? Yeah. Okay.
It's random.
Yeah, it is random, which has nothing to do. We gotta find you some meat, boy. There!
And Madness apparently doesn't get any memos. You have to teach her, like, all the rules of YouTube. You gotta teach her the ropes of how to talk to people.
No.
We gotta send her back to high school, preschool, elementary, should I say.
Okay, that's very rude.
Wait, no, I skipped middle school.
I take offense to all of that. I don't need to go to school. They don't teach you that stuff at school. What they teach you is useless garbage that doesn't have anything to do with the real world. Unless you are, you know, going to be a scientist or a mathematician or a historian. Those are our core classes. That makes no sense because they don't teach you about speaking. No, what they do is they give you one class that even tries to help you with that, which is writing and reading English.
That's 3.
It doesn't matter. It's the only thing that actually teach you anything that you'll need out of school.
Just retake those classes.
No.
I mean, I'm not
It
saying that you
doesn't help
can't
you.
read and write and talk. I'm just saying you
It
can't
doesn't
catch
help
phrases and you can't understand when someone's trying to give you like a code or anything like that.
That's funny because I said that about you guys a while ago.
When did you ever say that someone needs
Exactly, because you don't. Okay, look. I don't know what it is with you guys and not liking to listen to me talk, but it happens a lot. Because apparently, you like to sign out on everything, not just you. I'm not targeting just you. I'm targeting everyone I talk to who immediately forgets whatever I say.
Isn't that what I quote like most of the time? Because I say that I'm talking to everybody, but not everyone. It's just the way I speak and everyone gets off cue. I can say like 10 things that would sound so disrespectful, but don't really mean anything that deals with respect at all, actually. It doesn't have any wrong to it, nor it has any right, because it's not, it's neutral. It's not bad or good. But people focus on the bad of it. So I'm just like, okay. If that's how you guys want to view me, then okay, that's what you can do. I mean, I'm not trying to be bad, I'm not trying to be rude. My whole aspect of life is just to be with the flow and chill. At the end of high school, they decided to make me express emotions. Which I do in my videos, like, oh my gosh, look at this person, they just killed me in GTA. Oh snap, the creeper killed me. Shiz. Oh great, the Skeletor came back. Oh, what's up, dude? How you doing? I don't know what it is about the Enderman, they don't want to hurt me. The only time an Enderman hurt me was because I stared at it without having like something on my face. Actually, the only way. It was just like I was facing the Under Dragon, and he attacked me.
Purple. Purple.
What purple?
Purple. Purple is my dog.
Okay.
There you are. Come on.
Anyway, here's the thing about school.
Here we go.
There are good aspects and bad aspects. People focus on the bad aspects because it's more interesting than the good aspects.
I find good a lot more interesting than bad. That's why I don't like to listen to Muse. Not Muse. Jeez. I always put an M in front of it.
Why don't you just call it Muse?
No, I'd rather drink water because it's much more. I would also like.
You don't drink water? That's healthier for you.
Yeah, but she doesn't think so.
I want a soda.
Well, you know.
Hashtag
I already
old
have
lady
food.
wants
See, I
soda.
don't think I need to do anything yet. Because that's all my money. And I can use it for $5 for my baby sister to use her phone.
I have a thing to deal with
Okay.
these. I just don't like them.
Use it because I'm not going to get paid until. Jeez.
I just love destroying those.
Hmm? Is that? Is that pretty subtle? Did I hear that correctly? Where'd it go?
Hashtag higher grade than magnets.
No, you don't sound vindictive at all. There's a cow. I thought I heard him. You know what? Stay here. I will find him.
You know, out of all the
Stay away from me.
Whoa! There's a herd of these guys! Oh, yes. Baby, let me just kill you all. Oh, let's not forget you, Betty. Aw, he's too far away. Ah, they got me.
I'm just gonna go upstairs and wait for it to be morning so I can go. Oh, I'm bored. Okay, come on, guy. Good night, Purple.
Are you serious? What is going on?
Hello, brethren and sister. Play me. I'm gonna go out now and face the world on my own. First, I'm going to destroy this. The Enderman that likes to come around our house didn't come back, so I'm gonna destroy this thing. 'Cause it's Only there for the Enderman. You really want to come inside, don't you? Go wait, where am I doing? I'm gonna go to that mountain.
I'm still questioning the fact that you have me tied up in this.
You shouldn't.
Why do they want me tied up?
Stop questioning the fact. You're not really gonna get an answer. I'm telling you that now. Besides, I'm the one who drew it. So if you're gonna get an answer from anyone, it's me, and I'm not gonna answer you. Because I don't have an answer to give you. My hands just drew it. Which is an unsatisfying answer, and that's why I didn't want to answer you.
Wait a minute, you put yourself in the background.
Yeah? And? Do that a lot.
I mean, you are supposed to be like one of the surprise guests on the thing. Or, well, not surprise guests, more like you're just,
I found the witch's house and the witch. I must flee. For the witch finds me.
walk. I thought that was a creeper for a minute there, and I said, oh.
Yeah, it's the hugest creeper you're ever gonna see.
No, it was far, so I thought it was a creeper.
Me too. I thought it was a large creeper. And I was like, wait, no. That's on like lots of stuff. Because I've seen a few of them. Wait. I forget. Where is it? Did I reach it already? Boop. I guess my quest is started/ended. I'm at the midst of my quest? Question mark. I've actually thought about like doing voice acting for a while now. And the funny thing about that is I think I actually I made this character accidentally. And they seem to come together so easily that I was just like, wow, this must be fate or something. And then I voiced them and I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds accurate to how they would talk. But I don't know about the actual voice. I feel like it would be more Oh, so I was stuck on a rock thing. Nice. Yeah, the voice,
Please turn off.
I would think, actually had been different than the voice that I actually have. Because my voice is either a little too high. Okay, that's always the case. My voice is a little too high. And too lovey. Well, not lovey. Well, my personality is lovey-dovey. But my voice is too high and sweet, I guess is the way I would put it. Which would make for a great Dandere character.
It doesn't sound high to me.
You know. That's because you don't hear the way that my voice sounds on recorder or message, or because my voice and other people's voices sound extremely different when they're being, you know.
What? Oh, you said recorded.
Yes, recorded.
I thought you were talking about real life. Huh?
No.
Hashtag Sans voice. Sans laugh.
That's very green. That's nice.
No, that's not green. That's brown. You need to get your eyes shut. Says the guy with glasses. Yep. That's hilarious. You just dab. You don't dab because you.
No, I don't dab.
Yeah, you dabbed. You went down. You dabbed.
Just because I went down.
Oh wait, I was in this world before.
Yes, you were in this world before.
Wait, what account am I on? Oh, this one. I have a load of stuff.
I'm gonna sit next to the TV. Hopefully it doesn't capture me this time.
Okay. Well, I got dogs, right? Right. Dang it. Open this door.
Oh my gosh. Why? Why must you be notified all the time?
Dogwood family. Because, you know, I be taking them dogs into the woodlands.
I don't understand why you must be notified.
Okay, here's Simeon.
I don't like being notified.
Simon, you got
Simon,
Betty, and then you have
Gunter.
Guest. Gunter.
I'm gonna have to, murder you, sheep. Murder.
Because they're one happy family, aren't they? One's a wizard, one's an ice wizard, and then one's a pigman.
Who is also mastered in wizardry.
Apparently. Oh,
Well
and not
versed.
just that, Gunther has a child that basically causes mayhem.
It is magic.
Yep.
The baby is magic.
I'm just questioning, who did Gunther mate with to get a child?
I don't know. I'd feel like it would be a fire cat.
I mean,
because
yeah.
of the pigment and everything. But it would have to be more of a magical being. Oh gosh, I've remembered the witchy over here. Great, now how am I supposed to get home? Meh.
I'm too skilled for you.
I don't know why I just lisped a second ago. I've never had braces. Oh, these flowers are just so pretty. I need them around my home.
What's your favorite color? The color of ground.
The color of peace, victory, and the blood of my enemies.
Why?
Because it's satisfactory. It shows that I'm winning in all aspects. Whether I'm being good or evil.
YOLO style.
It's because I'm depressed, dude. So anything morbid, it's probably just, another day for me.
I'm going to sleep by you. Go sleep.
I don't want to be morbid, to tell you the truth.
Go to sleep.
I want to be all nice and passionate and happy. But people just don't give me that chance. No, they have to ruin my life. Well, not ruin my life, just ruin a small part of my life sometimes.
Is that your house?
Yes, I'm going towards the house.
Okay.
We both built it, so I'm gonna call it the house instead of just my house. Did we both build? Yeah, we did. We both built it. You know, you're a real sad sack. You know, you're really making me sad. What? It's supposed to be the other way around. You're supposed to be angry. No, I'm not angry. Being angry is too hard. I'm too depressed to be angry. Wow! Aren't you swell and bringing down everybody's mental stable? No. The stableness of their mental psyches and whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna leave because I can't talk now. Okay, let's do this. See if afternoon tea? Yep, definitely. I have a not so amazing house, but I'm okay with that.
Why do you say things?
Why do I say things? What?
It's so hurtful.
Because I imagine houses differently than other people would. This is a good, stable house. It's just the coloring is off, you know? And also, it's a huge block.
I know it's not the greatest, but at least we tried.
Wood.
I didn't say bright.
Brightest. Wood. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go on that mountaintop. I should probably bring Red with me. My sweet, darling protector.
Hashtag tired in the comments below.
Hashtag always tired. Why do you like to come into my house, Piggy?
They're your family.
I know. I guess they just want to, you know, make me not so depressy.
Depressing.
Depressy. Slightly a cutesy way of saying depressing. Or depressed. I'm sorry, it's too late.
Too late to apologize.
It's too late to not feel bad.
Did you take mobs off or not?
I don't think so. Wait, I forgot that I don't have to make like 12 color palettes. This one. This one. This one. My bed's gonna be blue. Come on, Red. Let's go.
What?
Red. Thank you. Gotta close the close the door. I have to get more wood, I guess. So since I'm going over there, I'm gonna be cutting down the trees. Boy, oh boy.
Is this not flint? Yeah, it's gunpowder.
trying to sustain the covers of trees and tree tops, I only cut off the bottom of the trees.
Congratulations, an enemy
Was that-
was popped by you.
Are you? No, it must have been by you. No, I mean these are tree top. But where was it? I mean I didn't even see it at all. Him. I want to say him all the time.
Oh God, I'm sorry I hollered at you, but y'all need to stop treating me the way I treat you. If I don't mess with your stuff, don't mess with mine until you ask. You could have said your food is ready, so I could have hurried up and got it out, or whatever. Just let you know. I apologize. But
Oh, Grandma's just found out.
I'm not in a good mood. I need a soda.
Okay. So should I not have helped you out with the pizza the other day?
Go get it because my foot hurts too bad.
Because you were also in a bad mood because you didn't have pizza. The funny thing is, I was never mentally prepared to give him, to get the food.
Everybody else, the bus runs on Saturday and Sunday, but here they don't.
Funny thing is, I have prepared so well for those children to leave the house and leave me alone. That's what I do. I just suffer. And I make people think that it's okay to let me suffer. It's never a good idea. But I did it anyway. Yes, eventually I've told him, but it still doesn't matter because he's so used to me just getting over it that there's nothing that they think they can do. Even I, somebody who doesn't do social cues and everything, I'd say it was somebody because, you know, all I had to do was care for them enough to, you know, go in a hyper shock. Well, not hyper shock. Hyper monologue, I guess. You should stop asking for things. Because I already gave you what you wanted. And now you're asking for more.
Ice cream too.
We don't have ice cream.
You're asking for too much. There is such thing. Bless you. Almost there. I forgot to pick up Sam. There's a pick over here. If I go into the
Well, I
pick.
got some ice cream cones. You just think
You always have ice cream cones. Because nobody uses them.
I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna try to put my food. I ain't gonna give you a call. And that's no important.
I had made it. I am finally here. Red, I'm gonna have you stay over here for now, because I don't want you getting hurt with all this construction that I'm talking. Or you can be close to. Okay. I have great reflexes when it came to creepers, but now I don't, because I haven't played this in such a long time. I also haven't played GTA in such a long time. I haven't played a lot of games in such a long time. It's because my depression took over, I'm probably sure. Even though I'm not all like, hey, I think I'm coming suicide day. I'm more like, oh, well, I don't feel happy in the least. So, yeah. Because I promised not to do such horrible things. I'm just tired. No energy whatsoever to do anything. Oh, there's a hole here. I'm gonna have to cover it up.
I think you need to take some antidepressants.
Please, don't ever suggest that again. I am horrified of happy pills and asylums. I'm only afraid of an asylum because I don't want to go to one. Other than that, I'm pretty stoked to see one. No, I don't want to be scared by all of the people inside of there. And no, I don't find it some sick and twisted excitement towards it. I don't know. I guess it's a huge facility. And I find huge facilities to be interesting. Maybe that's why I'm always upset when I don't have to, when I don't have to stay long times in hospitals. Those are huge facilities as well. You must have some mental disease. I don't know, maybe. Dang it. Well, time for me to get building.
You still got no viewers.
I know that.
Now you know my pain.
What? What do you mean, now I know your pain? Now you know my pain.
Now you know my pain.
Yes, now you know my pain.
Who's been here longer? Me or you?
Me. I've been on this earth longer than you. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is every time I broadcast, there's nobody watching. All the time. Since the first time I've broadcast.
I made a channel way before you did.
Yes, you did. But you had viewers.
That was like after my videos were done. I have viewers now.
The majority of my quote-unquote viewers only watch like, what is it? The smallest
Are you serious?
amount of my
Are you serious?
content.
Where is this? No. Can I kill you with my fist, please? I'm 21. I can kill you. Thank you.
I don't have a big viewing count.
I know that. I mean, I'm one of your subscribers.
Thank you.
And I always like, any person who's a YouTuber, who's my friend, family, whoever it is, I don't like ask them to like do things, so I just like do it because I'm being nice. I'm just one of those guys. I do it just because it's nice.
It sounds like you're using the motto of my life. Except for that's not the way I would word it. It's more like, if I could make you happy by what I could do, then I will do it. But if I can't, then I'm gonna be overly depressed about it because I can't help you. Helping people is what I've always wanted to do. Every single day of my life, I think, what can I do to help this person? What can I do to help people? And if I can't do it, or I don't think I can do it, jeez, Red.
If you guys got a YouTube channel, just type in the comments your
No!
YouTube channel, and I will give you guys a shout out.
Oh, you came to my rescue, Red. I love you.
And I'll give every last one of you a shout out. The whole video will be me giving out shout outs.
Here, have the last of my meat. You need it. It hurt.
I always wanted to give out shout outs ever since I first became a YouTuber. Which my first ever channel was Tiger505.
It's funny because I wanted to make a YouTube channel, first of all, because it was fun, but then second of all, it was not fun. Well, no, not second of all. I mean, it stopped being fun. So then, once I found out that you can do charities on YouTube, I got excited again. And I wanted to at least become big enough to have a charity. Because then people would watch my stuff and I could help people.
I do it because I want to make sure that everyone's happy.
I'm not happy. But then again, there's no way you can make me happy. I'm not saying that as a you should be depressed about what I just said thing. I'm saying that as in you yourself.
You gotta try harder if you want to get me depressed.
I'm not trying to depress you, that's the thing. I'm not trying to depress anybody. I'm just a depressing person. The thing about that is... No! I hate the thought of smiling every single second of my life and it being meaningless.
Well, that's not the depressants I'm talking.
The only...
It's a course.
The only thing that... Probably the only reason people would like me to smile, because they've actually complimented my smile, was because I genuinely smiled for them. Like if they made me laugh or something. And I love to laugh. I really love to laugh. It's the only other thing that can make me happy in this world.
She's also loved dad jokes.
I do. I love jokes of almost any kind. Except for those stupid dead baby jokes. Those hurt my feelings because my mom radar would go off the roof. I would get pissed off so easily. It's like, oh my gosh, you are not just saying that. You should die and live in a garbage can for the rest of your life. It's funny because I just told you to die. So you couldn't actually live in the trash can. That's just how you're gonna be in the underworld. In a trash can. That is your punishment. You have to live in a cramped trash can for the rest of your life. because you are. Garbage to me. Huh. I know that I love to, if I will say, preach about creativity. Because that's what I like. I love creativity. I just don't know how I can bring creativity into what I'm doing on YouTube at all.
And that's why she has me. I'm creative about everything. People just don't understand me at all. I'm on a whole different level. I tell her she should like make a chance to like have a fresh start. You know what?
He wants me to make a different YouTube channel.
That as well. You can make another YouTube channel, have a little fresh start, do things differently, you know.
There's nothing I would be able to do differently because I don't even know what to do in the first.
Well, like you told me.
I don't remember.
Don't act the same way you've been acting in this school. Be different. Have a
Why do you
whole
keep
different...
saying it like that? Like I told you to change your whole person.
Because that's how my output went. I changed my whole personality around. I was a silent kid who didn't really have to pay much attention to anyone. But I was one of those good children that didn't really.
And you have a problem with other people rearranging your words.
Myself to get emotional because I didn't want to get emotional. I didn't even know what emotions were. I was just a person who's like, I was basically what you call a stone person. I had zero emotions. I didn't care for anything. I just stood there and I listened and I did work and I just didn't care. People talked to me, I didn't talk back.
Wow, okay.
Oh, I was still talking.
You're always still talking.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
I have something to say, and when I have something to say, it needs to be meaningful. If I have
it's not going to be meaningful if you have to bring in
if I say
a theoretical thought in everything you say. It's not going to be special. It's just going to be like, oh, he's preaching again.
It's not much of a preach. It's more
No. To other people, it'll be a preach. To you, it could be something that means the whole world to you, and it could change people's lives. But to other people who already know you, it would be like preaching.
The quote I'm knowing is just like they've been near you. They don't technically know you. They believe they know you.
You're doing it again. Well, then if you let people know you, then it wouldn't be a problem.
If people understood me, then they would know me. But they don't understand me by the way I speak. Or how I say things or anything like that. There was no reason for me to even get out of my shell.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious. Saying, oh, no, you should go out and talk to people. You should definitely be a different person and try to, socialize. That's your problem. You should go out and socialize with people.
I never said that was your problem.
That's what you say all the time. You don't even have to use the word problem. You're just like, you don't socialize. You need to go outside. There are multiple people who also told me the same thing. And no, that's not going to help me. That's just going to make my problems worse.
You said be yourself. If you don't want to go outside, that's your choice. I said give you a suggestion. I don't make you do anything.
No.
Like my subscribers, they can sub, unsub, do what they want. I don't want to force anybody to do anything they dislike or want. didn't want to do. Put a like if you want. If you don't want to, okay. Put a thumbs down if you want. You don't have to. It's your choice. You have control of your own life. But I have allowed a lot of people to use me for things, such as injuring myself for comedy. Getting me to do things that are very, very horrible, just because they asked me to. I was just allowing people to use me because I didn't really know how to talk to people, to understand the reason why people wanted these things. But they wanted them, and that's how I made friends. I just allowed them to use me. Which a lot of people would say that's not a friend, that's more of like a bully and all that other stuff like that. They don't truly care about you.
It's not a bully either. It's a parasite. They gain something from you that you don't gain back from them is a parasite.
Yeah. They called me a friend, so.
Parasite. It doesn't matter what they say. Their actions are all you need.
Unjustified and all.
As you get me off the subject of what I was saying.
Basically.
This is very rude.
I don't know why I'm
be
trying to collect
arguing
a lot
with
of
you
vintage.
at all.
Hmm?
I don't want to be arguing with you at all, which you're probably going to say is not an argument that we're doing. Because you like to say things.
No, it's an argument. This conversation doesn't have any right or wrong in it, it's just an argument.
Oh, look, now you're going with the opposite way. Why do you like, not just you, can you answer me when I ask you, why must people always try to prove me wrong? Say the opposite of what I'm going to say?
Because that's what happens to them.
No.
Everyone always tries to have a right answer, and the other person says no. It's your own, what you call that, bio. It's your
That's
bio.
not
That's
what's
going on.
Because I know people. I'm pretty good at knowing people. And only these people are people I know. Only I know. These are not random people that I'm talking to. No, these are friends and family members.
Oh, everyone always tries to prove me wrong, so.
That has nothing to do with answering my question.
You must answer a
Is that
question
why-
by not
is
answering
that
the
why
question
you-
with the question.
Try to
And
answer.
then you get an
try
answer
to-
because the question is the epitome.
Is that the answer for you? Is that why you said that?
Well, I put things in high class things, like, I'm just a thinker. There's no right or wrong with me. I'm always, like, there's a way for your thing to be right, and there's a way for my thing to be right. So there's no reason for it to be that or this. It's just what happens. It's a go with the flow type of thing, you know? You have your opinions, I got my opinions, and that's all it is. That's all it ever will be. But then again, it could be this or that. And da 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 da. There's a million ways to go about things, and there's a million choices that can be made all at the same time. So, at the whole reason of risk, foretelling the future is much more like foretelling something that is just another route.
You never like to give a simple answer, do you?
No.
And you always like to contradict yourself. Because you do that all the time when you talk.
Well, contradicting is easy as much as it is not doing.
Yes, it is easy, but it's not a straightforward route answer.
Yeah, that's
Which is
straight
what I'm
to the
looking
point.
for. That's what I'm looking for.
Straight to the point is not what I go for. Because if I go
Then I
straight to
asked
the
the wrong
point,
person.
then it's just small. It's not a meaningful.
Meaningful.
It's not like.
A brute answer would mean that you're answering me without no running around the bushes.
Well, not how I see it. It's more like you're just portraying yourself to be like, oh, this is how I feel. This is the reasons why. It's just one thought that has nothing to carry on it. It has no roots, has nothing else. It's just a thought that is thought so recklessly that it's not even mere human.
What do you mean recklessly? That just means that they have enough knowledge to actually answer your question without pulling philosophical words out their butt.
Well, you have your lifestyle, I got my lifestyle. That's all we have.
No, not really. That's not all I have. All I have... I don't know what I have. But I'm gonna guess to you that it's not that.
Besides, I've seen things that are so unbelievable, I don't have a whole reason to believe in just one answer. If I'm able to see these things, I don't think that I have to have one answer. Because it's not even beating around the bush. It's more like I'm giving you multiple answers all at the same time while asking you a question.
But that's not what I asked for.
Yeah, and
The thing
that's not what
is, you
you
could
asked
at
for.
least have enough courtesy to, humor me in the way that I like things done, instead of continuing to do things just your way.
I can do things your way, but I don't know your way that much.
Oh,
Because
so you don't know my way, but yet you explain
your
exactly how you
story-
feel about the
Okay.
brute answer. As if you knew what a brute answer was.
The thing is that you have your thought processes and I have my thought processes, and I wouldn't know your thought processes because all I have to do
What
is think
thought
like a
process?
million
I
ways to
barely
one.
think anymore.
And then, after thinking like 16 ways to one to figure out what your ideals are, I'll have to think about the other 16
It's probably
or the
gonna
other
be pretty
5,566 reasons why this is possible and why you're thinking such ways. And why your philosophy is in this direction or in that direction. And I'll just have to... basically, it's just...
So you're saying
just a
that
scientifical...
trying to be nice and doing and humoring me is too much for you to be doing?
No, it's more like
That's
I
exactly-
experiment with humans as people.
Yay, I saved my puppy.
I don't know why. I just experiment with people and how they are.
That doesn't sound
because it's the scientifical type of thing I got going here.
I like science.
Like the whole fact that people can't be a shade of color. No, they can't be a shade. Like literally the shade white and the shade black. But then you showed me like someone's like charcoal, which is black. And then someone is... Wait, is charcoal actually a color?
Yes. No, it's a shade. I don't know why you asked that.
I'm just thinking.
If you know what a shade is.
I'm just saying, like
Charcoal
the
is
color
shade.
palettes and all that stuff. And I was like, it is black, but can it be a color at the same time?
People call black and white a color. My teacher calls it a shade. And, in color theory, that's not wrong. That's actually the correct answer, that it is a shade. And for people who actually do studies on color theory, would also say that that is true, unless they think differently and have a different theory, but that is how the professionals would do it. It's a shade, and that's how it will be defined for the rest of eternity, because you are a color theorist.
I feel like we should be watching a Madcraft video right about now. Or we're part of the Madcraft videos.
I'd rather not. I don't think that's right. I want the stairs to be over here.
If you guys didn't know that my pal here, Madness, is into the theorism. She loves
Theorizing? Yes, I love theorizing. I also like science.
We
Why
also
did I-
use different
why did I
terms and
lisp that?
words.
I don't. Why do I keep lisping? I have a problem. I don't know why. Yeah, definitely. 3 is all I need.
You know, like most of the time, I don't sound like I'm interested in much. So I really didn't have much to yell about or anything. Cause I don't need
You
to
also
yell.
could have just said that as well. Instead of, hey, I can answer your question. Without actually telling me, hey, I can answer your question. Dang it! Where did it go? Just at the door. Just get at the door.
Okay. I mean, I'm not doing anything special, just trying to grab the water for it.
Come on.
I'm good. How's everybody here now? Yeah,
The Wi-Fi is working now.
Mama. Why is the Wi-Fi working now?
No, because the tech guy came over here, fixed it up for us.
What was wrong with
It wouldn't fully connect.
it?
So, yeah. There's 2 things that didn't.
So you couldn't use your phones?
We would use our minutes instead. But now since that works, we don't need to use up our minutes.
Did you sleep well? How are you today, Mom?
I did. I slept well. I'm good. What are y'all doing?
I'm taking quizzes.
You're watching what?
I'm taking quizzes and watching Korean drama. It's just on Corona.
It's just for fun.
Excuse me.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Bandits, like me, have a hard time sleeping at night because we're like night creatures. So we really don't sleep at night much. We usually are up during the morning still. And we usually sleep late in the morning. Around like 2 or like 4 o'clock in the morning. I sometimes fall asleep at 6 o'clock. No. Because we have.
I have to make myself tired. Reading.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I just do not sleep. I just
Physically making myself tired.
It's like Chowder when he was like eating during sleep.
No, it's not like chowder. At all.
We just have like this thing
I
where,
disband eating at night.
Oh no, not the part with the eating. The part that he he didn't have the right type of time. He should be getting up and going to sleep. That's what we have. It's like his eating thing, but back for our sleeping.
His clock was off.
Yeah, our clocks are off. We do it differently.
Instead of saying eating part, you could have just said the clock off. It just took a few seconds to think about it. I find it highly.
Oh, I didn't put it straightforward like I usually do.
What do you mean straightforward? You just said that you don't do group answers.
Yeah, I don't put things straightforward. That would have been straightforward.
You just said straightforward like you usually do.
Yeah,
And
straightforward.
you said that you don't do group answers.
Yeah. But when I was saying that, I mean, like, I don't put it straightforward. And when I said I usually do, I mean, like, yeah. It's an off and on type thing. For, like, both people.
I'd rather you not dance, Ambush.
You can't give a straightforward answer if it's not really what you want to say.
Yes,
Because
you
if
can.
it's-
You can make yourself uncomfortable for the benefits of others. I do it all the time. Thank you. Especially if you care about them. You know, I'm gonna just, put the bed over here. Just over here. Put something over here, probably,
Can this please break?
nails.
Dang, I feel like this is never gonna turn into what I want it to be.
No, some of them do. It's upsetting, I know.
Please send it to Flint for me.
I haven't asked.
Yay! It did it! Aw, all I had to do was ask. See, things happen if you ask for it. Just be a nice person in general.
Okay. Okay, so my whole entire life was meaningless. Apparently I wasn't being nice to every person I thought I'd be being nice to.
Are you talking about how, like, people...
I'm just talking about my life and how it's screwed up. Okay?
Alan, you know how to make rice?
You're supposed to get, like, it depends on how many people are inside the house, so that's how many cups you should make, and then you should wash it like 3 times, and then you put it inside, wait, no, water, no. Which one goes first, the rice or the water?
The rice.
The rice goes
Then the
first,
water.
and
It
then the
depends.
water,
It
and
depends
then...
on where you make your rice. If you make your rice in a pot on top of the stove, the water is first. If you're making white rice.
Well, I make rice.
That makes sense, because it wouldn't burn. Let me just screw that up. And then you
I always
put
put the
oil
water
and
in
salt in it,
first.
right?
Oil and salt. Oh, your mother was wondering, she came to my house for lunch, she was wondering what you all were going to have for dinner.
Oh, but you have rice.
That makes sense.
I'll just make some more rice.
Do you know how to make rice or do you know how to botch it?
Oh, I make rice. I made rice for the family a couple times already.
And they liked it or
Yeah.
they lied?
They liked it.
They lied.
I didn't have it actually.
Because Olga doesn't eat rice.
Without eggs in the rice. I don't eat it.
Why would you eat it with eggs in your rice?
It tastes good.
Well, you can make rice and fry an egg and put it on top of the rice. Have you ever had it that way? It's delicious. And then the yolk is nice and soft and a little bit of salt.
But we don't have any eggs.
And then you do like that and it goes all over the place. All over your rice. It's delicious.
I just don't like this.
Why is that in the dishwasher? You're going to plug it in and heat that thing up, right? Put it on warm. So if you put it on warm, you have to cover it. And then you measure out some rice.
I think the mushroom cup's over there. Oh, it's down here. Check that.
If only I could get apples more easily.
There's no reason why the measuring cup should be over there. There's no reason why that lid should be over there. Because you can wash those things and just put it away.
Also, I made some ice water. You want some ice water? Because we don't have any, like...
Want to come to the store with me?
Okay.
Well, what is that, a 2-cup thing? Is this a 2-cup measuring cup?
Well, let's see, it's full.
Well, I think you need to look at it and read it. Where's the cup thing? I can't see without the glasses.
1, 2, 12. That's cash off. That's 16. That's 20. This is 24.
You're looking for cups. You're not looking for anything else. Cups. Where is the cup measurement? Where is the cup measurement on that thing?
You can say what type of cup it is.
How many kinds of cups are there? Leah?
3, 4.
When they tell you you need a cup of water, are there different cups that you use?
Yep.
No. The measurement for a cup is a measurement. It's one. What are you doing? If you made rice for the family that way, it was all fucked up. This needs to, listen, this needs to heat up. 1 cup is a measurement. It doesn't change. It doesn't alter. Nothing. Okay, this obviously is not cups. This looks like it might be a cup and a half. 2, 2.5 cups. 3, 3.5, 4. That's 4 cups. And you don't put the rice in there like that. You have to wash it first.
Yeah, I was talking to you, so like...
Yeah, I know. Put that away. Fucking chew gum at the same time. Alright. You have to wash the rice. Ya esta niña vinieron y pusieron esto aquí. And now it's in the sink. It needs to be washed and put away. This is way too big for all this rice. And it's slippery. And you need to let that heat up. You can wash the rice